The key point is that we reached agreement. The Union's capacity to find a compromise remains intact. It is fundamental to our existence. We stand ready, should market financing prove insufficient, to step in and provide support through a European-led operation of bilateral loans from the euro area member states in cooperation with the International Monetary Fund. We commit to promote a strong coordination of economic policies in Europe. We consider that the European Council must improve the economic governance of the European Union, and we propose to increase its role in economic coordination and the definition of the European Union growth strategy. Let me take it very clear that there is no divergence here in what we seek to achieve. We want to make full use of the European Council as the body in which we can coordinate both Union and national instruments to improve our economic performance. The European Council is neither the executive nor the legislative power of the Union. The mission of the European Council, according to the treaty, is to give impetus and guidelines to the political direction of the Union. Education and social inclusion give rise to some comment. They do, of course, represent key aspects of what was being called the European model of society, where market forces are tempered by social commitment and indeed by environmental awareness. But some have pointed out that education is a national, or indeed in many states, a subnational or regional responsibility. This is true, and there is no intention whatsoever to change that fact. What it does represent is the need for all levels of government to work together on our common strategy, each taking responsibility for their part of our common effort. As regards social inclusion and the reduction of poverty, some have said that this is an outcome, not a means. It will be the results of our efforts, not an instrument. Although I understand this argument, social inclusion is a competence of the Union according to the Lisbon Treaty. And it is also a key instrument for improving our overall economic performance, as well for securing public support for what we want to achieve. A global and comprehensive legal agreement remains the only effective way to reach the agreed objective of staying below 2 degrees increase in global temperatures. We agreed to remain ambitious and constructive in the international negotiations, but we agreed also that a stepwise approach should be followed, building on the Copenhagen Accord. The pledges made on emission reductions are insufficient to meet the crucial target of 2 degrees. Curiously, some have suggested that my own role in this process was merely that of a spectator, whilst others have accused me of being a power-grabbing dictator. Let me assure you that I am neither. The permanent president of the European Council has to be a facilitator and the builder of consensus in an institution that can only work by finding the necessary and sufficiently ambitious compromises.